That's a good one. I could do that too. Just run that for an hour. Okay, guys. Yes. You may be asking yourselves,
Woo! Oh, man.
why am I wearing an A's hat? Well, they got the same record as the Giants, so.
No, you know what? No. I like what Carlo P was saying. I was going to bring that up. You need to put on a Colorado Rockies hat. They won 6
go get
in a
my
row.
Rockies hat. I've got that ready for the weekend, guys.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, they've won 6 in a row.
Yeah, like 4 times more than 3 times more than the Giants' longest winning streak. This is pathetic.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
And Matos can hit, but he's not a center fielder.
Okay. Oh my god! Woo!
Matos looks a little bit like maybe some of that extra weight and muscle he put on, like left him in quicksand out there. He needs to be in the corner.
Was bad.
He needs to be a corner outfielder. He can't catch. He can't get to the balls, man.
No, he can't.
Unless they're hit right to him. He definitely lost. I mean, he struggled last year with his first step and route running.
Yes.
But now he's a step or two slower. So he's not a fast runner. He ought to just bulk up and become a power hitter guy hits the ball hard. I mean, that last inning he hit in the 9th inning was a rope.
Yeah. Actually, he had some decent contact all night.
Yeah. Yeah, Hiroku's right. He has no clue about angles. It's really hard to watch. I mean, this team's hard to watch. This might be a 90-loss team, guys. Prepare yourselves. This team is right now. They're on pace. Let me just tell you what they're on pace for. They're playing 432 ball. So if we did our math, 71 divided by 162.
Wynn's having an hold on. Let me look at that up. Wynn's having an MRI tomorrow.
Who?
Wynn.
Wynn. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Brother.
What was it? The elbow or
forearm tightness? MRI tomorrow. Well,
how did they pick that up? Was it because they walked out there? Was there a
Pavovic has reported that.
All right. 432. Giants are playing right now. Ball. They are playing 432 ball. They're on pace to win 70 games and lose 92. That's what they're on pace for. Okay. Can I rip on Matt Chapman a little more, please? Thank you. Thank you.
He got a double.
Yeah, you clown, Chapman. You're an 8-year veteran. What are you doing? You're down 6-1 in the 8th inning, and you're trying to. You were out from me to you. If that throw was a good throw, he was totally out. And what's the big deal if he makes it to second base? You know what I put on Twitter? Did you see my Twitter account on that?
Yeah, I saw right before I came on. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, are the Giants the dumbest team in Major League Baseball when it comes to fundamentals of the game? And Chapman, how stupid can you be? Okay, fine, you got a nice hit. Stop at first base. You're down 5 runs. Getting to second means nothing. You need 5 more runs.
He did turn a nice double play.
I'm talking about the stupidity of trying to get – the only defense I can give Matt Chapman is this. The poor guy's not used to being on base, and he doesn't know what it feels like to get on base. And so he ran for second. It's kind of like one of those T-baller kids, they hit the ball and they don't know which way to go and they go tackle the pitcher. Chapman's like, oh, crap, I got a hit. Where do I go? I think I'll keep going to second. Like, that's just a brainhead, dumb, stupid play. And you know what? That's a Fitzgerald play. That's a Dubon play. That's not an 8-year veteran player trying to stretch a single into a double. And back me up on this, Eric. Come on, don't defend the guy.
Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, it was dumb. It was dumb. But what are you going to do? I mean, right now, this whole team is dumb.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough to watch, man.
But no, why I'm ticked off is Bob Melvin said last night, well, we got these kids, and sometimes you got to deal with this. You just got to deal with it. No, you got a stinking 8-year veteran who trying to stretch a single into a double in the bottom of the 8th inning, and you're down by 5. You need to rally. What are you trying to do by getting on second base? If I did that in Little League, my coach would have yanked my butt right off the field and said, what are you doing? We're down by 5. Come on.
He's trying to spark the team, Dan. He's trying to ignite them.
Spark this.
Oh, man.
You want a dang spark? I'll give you a spark.
Oh, here we go.
You want a spark?
Goodbye, Dan. Okay, I can't let him do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, I cannot let Dan do this. It's too much, man. It's too much. No, Senior, it's far beyond rant time. It's far beyond. You don't even want to know. Yeah, hold on. Okay, hold on. Dan, hold on. I know what he's doing. Oh, my God. Oh, no. You're dead. By the way, you're not in the green room. You're out, man. He's talking, but he doesn't even realize he's not even in. Hold on, I gotta let him know he's not even in here.
It needs a spark! This team is terrible! It's messed me up! Look what it's made me do! Look what this team has made me do!
I can't believe it. I can't
believe it. I can't.
Oh my God.
Now look at that.
My God.
I feel like Darth Vader.
Look, you got people. I'm unsubscribing. Seriously. You see? There you go.
Who's unsubscribing?
Our good friend from Scotland. You see what you're doing?
Who is from Scotland?
Andrew.
Look, it's a prop, guys. It's a prop. It's a prop. But I'll tell you what. Who's your daddy, Giants? Who is your daddy? Who is your daddy, Giants? That's embarrassing.
There it is. It has come to fruition.
I had to do it, guys. I had to do it.
Oh, my God.
I had to wake some of you guys up.
Woo!
Have to wake this place up. The Giants have stooped to a new low. They're 0-5 against the Dodgers. They're about ready to get caught by the Rockies this weekend, the way they're playing.
Whew.
Yeah. I kept this thing in the bag in my garage until just before this show. And I thought, you know what? The right moment will pop up. Get me going. This team is pathetic. And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what, guys?
There you go.
Why do we get upset with the Dodgers? Why do we hate the Dodgers? Because they have been so doggone good for so long, and we're fortunate. This is going back to Amazon, by the way. This was a show prop. Look, it's already got stuff on it. Look, they sent it. Look, see that? See that blemish? Wait, can you see that blemish in there?
Not really.
There's a line that goes right through it. Whatever. Dan, you're nothing but a whiner. Giants can't compete with the Dogs. That's a oxymoron statement if I've ever heard one.
Huh?
What's he saying there?
I don't know. Giants can't compete with the Dogs.
With the Dodgers? What are we talking about? Maybe. Of course they can't.
That's what it is. That's fine. He's a Dodger fan. Whatever.
Look,
it is what it is.
I know they can't compete with the Dodgers, guys. You guys don't understand my sense of humor, obviously. This is all about the Giants. The Giants. It's embarrassing that the Giants are not even competitive with the Dodgers. It's embarrassing. And Farhan has to go. Larry Baer needs to go. Sitting down there with Brock Purdy. Yeah. Come on, don't. You're in no neighborhood of Brock.
Hey, at least Greg Johnson was wearing a Giants jacket this time. I'll give him that. Last time he was down there, no
Robert.
gear on.
Robert, don't make excuses about these injuries. They had no chance if Lee's out there and Soler's out there and
exactly. You think Soler and Ahmed?
Come on, they stunk before they got hurt. Okay, I mean the only players. I mean Bailey and Lee are a loss, but they weren't going to make a difference.
There you go. By the way, Ramos and Matos have all the RBIs in the last 2 games.
Yeah, 6 RBIs. They've scored 6 runs in this series. Matos has 4 RBIs and Ramos 2. So is it Mamos or Ratos? Right now it's Mamos.
Except for that defense.
Yeah, the defense is kind of
it's still Ratos, man.
It's Ratos. Yeah, put an R on it, guys. Ratos. So I don't want to hear the excuses, Robert, why this team is losing. They were losing before any of these young guys came up. Look, they were, prior to the young guys coming up against Cincinnati, they were 5 games under 500. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The first trip the Giants called up was or did Ramos play in Colorado, right?
He played in Colorado.
But that was for Slater. That's an upgrade. That's pure upgrade. Okay. The next one who come up was what? Schmidt for Ahmed?
Correct.
Yeah. And they won 2 of 3.
Actually, no. Ramos came up for Soler, not for Slater.
Okay. So who came up for Slater?
Well, that was Matos.
You sure?
Pretty sure. Yes. Slater went down. Matos got called up. Ahmed went down. Schmidt got called up.
No, Matos got called up for Conforto, right?
Maybe it was Conforto. Could have been Conforto. Because Slater went down before Conforto, right?
Yeah, Matos was the last guy to come up.
Well, now Luciano.
Yeah, who knows? I'm losing track of it, but bottom line is,
it's bad.
Oh, Wisely got called up. Yeah, that's right. Wisely
got called up for Conforto, right? Pretty sure. Wisely for Conforto and Matos for who cares?
Who cares? Yeah, it's like, and how stupid is this team, guys? You call up your number 1 prospect and you sit him. Why don't you just leave him in the minors if you're not going to play him?
Where are they going to play him?
Well, where are they going to play him tomorrow?
Yeah, I know. He's just a bench piece. That's all. He's just going to be a bench piece.
You can't make your number 1 prospect, who's 22 years old, a bench piece. I'm sorry.
Then do you bench Schmidt?
He's starting to hit. He got 2 hits tonight, right?
I know. That's what I'm saying. You going to put him in left field? He hasn't even played outfield, so he can't. The only place he can play. The only place he can play is
Second base?
shortstop.
Second base, maybe. Oh, you can move Casey. You can move Casey to second. Put Tyro in left field and make Matos your DH.
Could do that. Yeah.
Why don't you do that? Sit Flores. How about that?
I think. Well, Soler's coming back soon.
But no, he got hit in the.
No, he's fine. They already reported that he's fine. Yeah.
Well, he's not coming back tomorrow.
No, I don't know when he comes off the IL.
So make Matos your DH tomorrow. Put Ramos in right, Yaz in center, and put Estrada in left field. Put Schmidt at second base, Luciano at shortstop. Get his bat in the lineup. What the heck?
Fair enough.
Or you could rest Chapman, but hey, sit Chapman for that base running move.
But his glove, though.
I know his glove's fantastic.
Can you just DH for him when he's at bat? Oh my God.
Hey, wait. DH. Wait. Giants lineup. Leading off, playing first base. Lamont Wade.
No, you know who leads off right now.
I know, yes, but I'm changing it. I'm changing it. I'm making the lineup out because Yaz doesn't belong in the leadoff. Leading off and batting, leading off playing first base, Lamont Wade Jr. Batting second, playing left field, Tyro Estrada. Batting third. You
get that far, right? Holy crap, you got the first two.
Batting third, and you know what? The team sucks. Does it matter? Yeah. Batting third and playing center field, Mike Yastrzemski.
Calvin, you're correct. Yeah, he has actually had a decent game.
Yeah, he doesn't belong anywhere near 1 to 7, but in this lineup, where are you going to put him?
Yep.
Batting fourth, your right fielder, Elliot Ramos. Batting fifth, your catcher. He probably won't catch tomorrow, but Blake Sable.
It's going to be Reitz.
I know, but I'm just making what the lineup should be.
He was getting banged up today behind that plate.
Yep. Blake Sable batting fifth. Batting sixth, your designated hitter, Luis Matos. Playing third base, Matt Chapman. And batting for Matt Chapman will be designated hitter Luis Matos. Batting eighth. Who do we got left? Shortstop.
We have a shortstop.
What else we got left? We got left field taken care of. We got center, right?
You got right field.
Where the heck am I missing?
Third base. Did you mention Chapman?
Yeah, he's seventh, but Matos is batting sixth and seventh. And eighth. Who the heck am I missing?
Shortstop. Luciano.
Oh yeah, Luciano. I forgot Luciano's. Yeah, well, Luciano. And then Schmidt is not playing third base, or Chapman. That's right.
He's playing second base.
Yeah, he's playing second base. That's right. And
yes,
batting ninth, second baseman Casey Schmidt. And this just in, Luis Matos and Elliot Ramos will be making the only plate appearances for the ball club today.
Oh man,
Manager Bob Melvin has decided to forfeit the other 7 at bats.
Oh, did you hear? I guess the Dodgers are doing a bullpen game tomorrow.
Yeah, they are. They decided, you know what? And since they hardly had to use their bullpen tonight.
Yeah, I know.
The Dodger broadcast was talking about that. They were
5 guys. They got 5 guys to go tomorrow.
Yeah, they were thinking Stone could get through 7, but then he kind of had a rough 6th. He didn't get him out as quickly as they were thinking. If he could have given it, but the Dodgers are going up against the bullpen game against. I mean, it would have been great to see Glasnow go tomorrow. especially if you had him on your fantasy pitcher. But
yeah, I know. I think who was it? Los said he had Glass now going tomorrow.
oh, yeah. Speaking of Los, this NorCal Sports Network, everybody, is sponsored by Secure Money. For all your related financial retirement products, contact yours truly, that'd be me, at 623-825-3900. That's 623-825-3900. See it right there. There's the phone number. Give me a call, help you out there. And we're also sponsored by Flex Funding. Flex Funding. Yeah.
Not
Look
me.
at Eric's finger. Yeah. Flex, the flux capacitor. Flex Funding for any mortgage scenario and a variety of loan programs. Contact Los D, better known as his official name, Carlos de la Fuente, at 925-250-4894. Right there above Eric's head there, 925-250-4894. Giants will receive service discounts. Giants fans, mention to Los, you're a Giants fan. If you're a Dodger fan, like
You?
not me, but Jim Everett, you pay extra points for your loan. Just mention you're a Giants fan, you get a loan discount. There you go. And if you're somebody who is drinking the Kool-Aid like Giovanni, you are having to get, you don't qualify. No, just kidding. Giovanni, give Los a call if you need help with a mortgage loan. Anyway, getting back to the Giants.
Do we have to?
The Giants ought to just take off the GI off the team. Forget it. They're not playing like giants. They're playing like ants. Yeah. They're playing like ants. Not worker ants. They're not even those fire ants. They're the ants you spray and you kill. This team is hard to watch.
And here's the thing, even with the, it sucks that Wynn looks like he might have some type of injury, but even if he wasn't injured, he isn't doing. I mean, that's 3 starts in a row. Three starts in a row. Look, I'm done with the excuses. First, it was, he was sick in Philadelphia. Then it was, he's tipping his pitches. Well, what's the excuse today? Because it was another bad outing, and it's another outing where he can't even go 4 innings. Granted, it looks like he might have an injury, so maybe there's something to that. But
yeah, the Giants.
They were going to have to make a change. The Giant that spot of the rotation. So now now that comes back soon, and now you got Wynn who's going to go down. So now you got to get someone else to plug into that.
Mason Black's back up. He'll be back up. He'll be back up. He'll come up for the next time he starts. They'll probably bring up another reliever until Black. Who's available down there? Let's take a look.
I know, Hiroki. He might be injured. Yep.
Who might be injured?
No, talking about Wynn. I'm just talking about even if he wasn't injured, he wasn't looking good, man. And he probably got injured because he threw about 50 pitches in the 4th inning. Was it the 4th or the 3rd inning that he couldn't get there?
Well, you know why Melvin's leaving him in there? Because the bullpen's shot.
Exactly. Melvin's having to leave him in because who are you going to go to in the bullpen right now?
Yeah.
You got no length in the bullpen right now.
Who can you call up that's on the 40? You got Trevor McDonald that can come up.
Who the hell's Trevor McDonald?
I think he's Ronald's son.
Okay, got it.
You've got Mason Black.
Dalton Jeffries. Yeah, call him back up.
Yeah, he's been traded.
Oh, that's right. They did trade him, huh?
Yeah. You're probably going to get Reggie Crawford up here sometime soon. Is what it's looking like. Nick Avila.
Well, they need a starter. They need a starter.
Mason Black.
Mason Black is it?
Mason Black is back. He can go 5 innings max. He's your 5-inning guy, and now you've
here's the problem.
You do have Blake Snell pitching another game Friday.
Yeah, in Sacramento.
AAA game. I told you he was going to go 2 games.
I'm thinking about maybe going to that game. We'll see. Thinking about it.
Yeah, Trevor Bauer's a starter, but could Farhan do that?
No. Come on.
He should.
Come on.
You got one guy out of the Mexican League. Why not go get another one?
You ain't gonna get him. You ain't gonna get him. Farhan's not gonna get him.
But would you do it?
Yeah, why not? He's let's take a look. What is he doing in that Mexican League? Anything?
Who knows? This guy, plan is working according to as scheduled. I said the Giants are going to get swept out of here, and the only silver lining in all this is that they get embarrassed enough that ownership says we can't have this. We got to make a change. Look, Farhan, the cupboard's empty. There's nothing in the cupboard. There's nothing. As Tyler said last night, TN, there's nobody in this organization that is wows you. Who wows you on this 40-man roster? Like, wows you.
There's nobody, right? Lee was kind of a little bit of excitement. He's done. Lee's done.
Hey, by the way, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Just so you guys know out there, if you happen to go back and look at last night's show, we edited it out because we're not here to, we try to treat people with dignity. Thing was some mishap and embarrassment, so we moved it. We removed it, so it's not on there. So if you think you're going to go see it, it's gone. So, we don't want to leave that.
The jokes are still in there, but the
jokes
the episode,
the episode's out. Yeah, so we're not gonna, but we're not gonna leave somebody hanging out there.
All right, there we go. Oh man. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's good. Jim Everett. I like that comment. I won't. Yeah. Last night we hit 400 in this chat. Oh, you know what?
We did pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
I forgot to post that thing in Twitter.
A little bit too late now.
Shoot, how long have we been on?
Almost 30 minutes.
All right. Well,
I don't know. Have you guys seen the news on the Astros pitcher?
Oh, Blanco. You know what? I think it was Sweat.
Sweat? Okay.
Yes.
Here, you want to Sweat?
Yeah.
You want to stick with that? You want to stick with Sweat?
Did they find anything?
It was the stickiest stuff I've ever felt on a glove since we've been doing this for a few years now. First base umpire, Eric Bacchus.
Well, they checked it every inning.
The stickiest stuff I've ever felt on a glove. Maybe he put it on between innings. Maybe he thought he was good.
They checked it at the first 2 or 3 innings.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. The Astros broadcasters are saying he sweats a lot. So
come on. The guy's saying it's the stickiest stuff. Unless he's got sticky sweat.
I don't know.
Stickiest stuff I've ever felt on a glove.
Well, they usually confiscate those gloves, right?
Yeah, they do. They'll send it to
send it to some lab or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, smash that like button. So tomorrow night, I wonder what the odds are. Let me look. With Webb
Bullpen
going
game.
against a bullpen game, let's take a look. Let's take a look tomorrow night's. Ooh, you know what? I forgot to look at.
By the way, Trevor Bauer's doing pretty good.
Whoa.
1.5 ERA. He's got 47 strikeouts and 30 innings. He's 4-0.
Ooh, Nuggets crushed the T-Wolves and the Knicks crushed the Pacers. Wow. Okay. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, Dodgers undecided. Okay, they're saying undecided. Okay, but it's a bullpen game. I don't know. I have a feeling the Dodgers will know how to wait on Webb. Hey, can we play that Otani?
He's playing in Mexico, Michael.
Can we play that Otani home run? Oh my goodness.
That was a freaking blast. They say that's the longest home run in San Francisco in the last 2 years.
That was 446. They said
446.
You know what would have been amazing if he had another 30 feet on it? It would have hit the water.
It would have hit the water if it was a little bit more to the right instead of.
Oh, of course, to the right, but would have been amazing if he hit the water in that spot. That's wasn't there a little pier coming out there or something?
Something like here. Let me see if I can find it. Who would have that? Look on Twitter here.
Man. Yeah, Caitlin Clark dropped 20, but she also had 10 turnovers.
Whew.
I am calling the Giants are going 1-3 in the next 4 games alive. You could be right, alive. The Rockies swept the Rangers, the world champs, and then they just went into San Diego and have won tonight's ball game by a score of 6-3. And last night they beat San Diego 5-4. So they go for a sweep tomorrow against the Padres in a 1:10 afternoon game. And then they finish up, probably fly up to San Francisco and arrive in San Francisco early tomorrow night. They'll be well rested with the day off Thursday, just like the Giants. What are you trying to say, Andrew? Not sure what you're saying. Yeah, playing young guys. And what are you saying? Be a little more specific there, Andrew, with your dialogue. I'm not sure. Let's see. What else we got in this? Get rid of everyone on the team.
Here we go. Is this what you want to see?
Well, should we?
I'll just play a little bit of it and then we'll kill it. How's that sound? Well, let's see where it goes. You ready?
No volume. Oh, whose volume is it? The Miller?
Dodgers. It's Dodgers.
Oh, okay. That was
Here we go.
good.
Just for like 10 seconds. So.
And hits it high, hits it deep towards the ocean. Gone.
There you go.
Anyway, I've been listening. I got to say this, after listening to Kruk and Kite for years, they've been the best. But Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser do a really good job of just talking about the game and educating you and giving you some good information. Last night's homer from Matos. Last night's homer from Matos versus Kuiper calling it. I think Kuip's getting a little slow on his judgment because he didn't even act like it was gone. You could tell off the swing of the bat on TV it was gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you listen to Kuiper and he says, there's a high fly ball. And then you listen to Joe Davis and it's like, oh man, that thing, he gets excited. He got excited. I got to say that Joe Davis is probably one of the best announcers out there. And the Mets have Gary Cohen is great along with Ron Darling and why am I forgetting Hernandez, the first baseman's first name?
Keith,
thank you. Yeah, Hernandez. Mets have very good announcers. Yeah. There's some teams that are awful.
There's a tweet from Bonta Hill about 30 minutes ago. What troubles me about year 6 of Farhan ZaidI's experience is that the San Francisco Giants haven't evolved defensively. There's a lack of athleticism, dead last in stolen bases, and poor approaches at the plate, especially with runners in scoring position. Will 2021 be the highlight of Farhan era? It certainly feels like it. We've been saying this for a very long time.
Yep.
We said this for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's they don't steal bases. They don't even attempt them. It's pathetic.
Nope, they don't.
It's pathetic. Last night was a night you should, try and see some stolen bases, but I don't get it. There is not much athleticism on this team. I don't think Ramos and Matos are going to be huge base stealing threats.
No.
Ramos maybe a little more than Matos. Matos isn't very fast footed. Matos to be effective is going to have to be a 280 plus hitter and hit 20 home runs. To be he's going to have to become more of a power hitter and hit for average. And instead of, he's got a quick bat, but it just doesn't feel like,
oh my God. Even before the injuries started setting in, you just could see the team was missing something. I was saying that a lot in the post games. It's just something's missing. And now that the injuries are, remember how you even said that? Hey, one thing they got going for them is they haven't had any injuries. And boy, talk about a cascading effect of injury. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll find out here what happens with Keaton Wynn, but it's not going to be good. They're definitely going to have to probably, even if he didn't get hurt, they were going to have to find somebody else to take that rotation spot because he just wasn't getting it done. That's 3 starts in a row. But we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm guessing it's going to be Mason Black.
Yeah, it's I don't know what they're going to do with the.
Ooh, Bub, you're right. $110 million worth of payroll is on the injured list. Whew.
What got?
Injuries are part of the game, but that's rough.
You're talking about 110 million this year of this year's salary, you got 15 million in Soler. Oh, he's probably talking about Ray and Cobb in there too.
I'm guessing that's a lot. Yeah, if you think about add them all up.
Ray, Cobb, so I'll give me I'll tell you the numbers.
Okay, Ray.
He's
25.
Yeah.
Cobb
10. 35. Soler 15, 40. Close to it, right around there.
And then you got Joe Lee. He was going to make 8 this year or something?
Somewhere in that neighborhood. Not 19. I know that, but call it close to 48. Who else is on that?
Bordeaux, 18.
18. Okay, so you got 48. You got 66. Who?
Slater, 4. Ahmed, I think it was 1 million.
So you're 70 million there. Who else? Bailey? He doesn't make anything.
Bailey, no, he doesn't make nothing. Oh, Murphy, 4 million.
So it's about 75. I don't know where he's getting the 110.
110 seems a bit much. It's a lot, though. There's a lot. There's a lot.
You know what? It's 70.
Snell. Duh.
Oh, that's right. Snell. That's
30.
30. There you go.
There
75.
it is.
75.
Woo!
There's your 110 right there. Snell. Okay.
Ah.
So you got 110, but out of that 110 is like, that's fool's gold right there, man. There's not a lot in that 110 for what you're getting. That 110 is I mean, there's not much at all on this. I mean, think about it. I mean, Snell is probably your best, then Conforto, then Lee. I mean, Lee, yeah. I mean, it's like, jeez.
And here's the thing, and I saw this earlier in the chat.
Think about that. 110, that's half their salary. Their
yeah,
team.
it is.
Wow.
Just at this period of time right now. I mean, of course,
they'll be back. Snell's going to be back in he'll start in Pittsburgh.
Now, how about this, though? What's the A's budget this year?
It's low. I can tell you that. I'm going to pull it up. Cots. Here we go. All right. Let me pull it up right here. Oakland A's.
Let's take a look.
82 on the 40 for the 40. 82.
Okay. 82. What's the Giants? 254. Seriously. You got the team across the bay who's getting ready to vacate the premises. Who have no home. They have no home.
Wait, you made you say vacate the premises. Emergency. Vacate
right? That's what they're getting. That's basically what's happening with the A's. But yet they're out there playing. I mean, right now, better, similar, probably similar ball as the Giants, who've spent 254. Woo!
Yeah.
That can't be good, right? If Greg Johnson's looking at that, right? He's a financial guy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's probably
everybody vacate the premises. Danger. Vacate the premises. Danger. Warning. Vacate the premises.
Oh, man. Kill it. Yeah, you killed it.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
I love that line.
Vacate the premises.
It just sounds like
right. That's what they're doing. They're getting ready to vacate, right?
Oh,
they got the eviction notice. Actually, it's not that. They're actually pulling out, but goodness gracious.
All right. Okay.
I honestly, Dan, I don't know. I mean, watch what's going to happen though, Dan. If they lose tomorrow, they can say they get swept by the Dodgers. So we'll just say that. Then the Colorado Rockies come into town. And if they get right against the Rockies, what do you think is going to happen then?
Oh, jeez.
Everyone's going to be like, oh, nothing's wrong with the Giants. Everything's just peachy keen.
Will Martinez says he's going to get desperate and he's going to make a desperation move for an outfielder. Sounds like he is already making a desperation move, getting the Encarnacion. How do you say that? I can never get that name.
Encarnacion.
Encarnacion. Okay. Anyway.
I get you, Sparkos, but that's what the narrative's going to be, buddy. That's what the narrative is going to be. 100%. That's what they're going to say. Everyone's going to be, oh, everything's fine with the Giants. We could beat the Rockies. But as you say, it's the Rockies. And I agree. But you know what? They are on a winning streak right now. They're getting hot.
You know what? The Rockies are right now. Let me give you, if it's official, it is official, their game tonight, right? Tuesday, Rockies, 6-3 final. So, you know what? Let's just take a look for a little bit of.
I like what Keefanov is saying. Giants have to stop the excuses. They're going to be swept by the Dodgers twice and the Phillies once. Good teams don't get swept consistently by contenders. At least take a game. Yeah, good point. That's a great point, Keefanov.
Okay, so let's just curiously take a look at the standings here in the West.
Oh yeah, I already brought that up earlier. Yeah,
They're only
I got
four game. They're only 4 games behind. They could actually, if the Giants get swept tomorrow and then get swept by the Padres, they'll go on a road trip tied with the Rockies. Wow.
That's a good point, Michael.
The Giants lose tomorrow. They would go 19-26. Yeah. What did I say their record was going to be at the end of May the other day?
Oh gosh, I remember the 12-18, but I think that's not what you were talking about, right?
Didn't I say
I can't remember.
20 something and
It was going to be bad. I know that.
Wasn't it 10 under 500? I can't remember.
I think it was 10 under 500. I think it was. Could have been.
I mean, it might be worse now with some of the way things are going. I mean,
yes, lethal.
They've got.
That didn't turn out too well. That didn't turn out too well.
6, 9, 12, 13. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. They got 14 more games in May. 14 more games in May. I'm looking at the schedule. I think they win.
We've been battling the Giants have been battling to just get to 500.
I think the best they do going through the rest of May is 6 and 8, which would put them at 25 and 33. I think I said 24 and 34. I can't remember. I'll have to go back but I don't know where their wins are going to come from other than Colorado. Then you go to Pittsburgh and New York. I don't think you win.
Well, see, here's the problem, Robert.
I don't think you win those series in New York and Pittsburgh. I think you lose 2 out of 3 out in both those series. Then you come home to the Phillies. The Phillies will win 2 or 3, if not sweep them. I mean,
Robert says that we need energy and victories. Here's the problem. Yes, you want your young guys to come up and spark that energy, which I get. But the problem is when you're battling injuries and you're bringing up these young guys because of injuries, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough because that energy isn't in a way that's going to foster something positive. The energy that they're bringing in is you're muted, Dan.
Yeah, exactly. It's
you know what I'm saying? You're bringing them up because of injury. So the team is already down because they're fighting injury. You're bringing in the young guys, hoping that they could spark something. Yes, I get it. But that's why we say you bring up these young guys on merit. So they infuse into something that's already good with the club, right?
Well, they feel like they've earned something instead of, right. Oh, and then Melvin says last night, well, we've got to go with what we've been dealt. We just, we got to do it.
That was a bad look. That was a bad look.
That's a bad look. That's a bad look. I'm a big I'm kind of a Melvin fan, but that was a bad look. Not a good comment to make. That gets felt around. Instead of embracing these guys, had they embraced these guys and just went with them, where's Marco Luciano? He is up on the team tonight, and I expect him to be in the lineup tomorrow.
Think so?
Yeah.
Where do you think he's playing?
I think he's going to play short.
You think he's going to play short? Okay.
Yeah. I think they're going to give either – didn't Chapman just have a day off, though, last week?
Yep.
Yeah. And they got a day off tomorrow.
How about you just put him at DH because Flores isn't doing nothing with the bat?
Put him at DH. Yeah.
How about DH then? I'm fine.
DH.
Put him in DH then.
Just DH him. Yeah. Flores is what it, let's take a look at what
it's bad. Here, I got the box score right here. Hold on. It's bad.
Flores is hitting 207.
You got Yaz, who had 2 hits today. He's batting 212. Luciano, well, whatever.
Wait a minute. 2. Wait,
Yes.
can we play some laughter, please? I need a little laughter. I can't do it myself.
Here, because I'm reading them off here.
All right. I need a little.
You want me to just play them? You got it? All right.
No, here we go. I need. Where's my laughing machine?
It's down there by where it's the happy birthday. It's right next to it. You see it?
I got to scroll up. Okay, there it is. Hold on.
The laughing.
Is it above happy birthday? Come on, my thing won't.
It's right above happy birthday.
All right, here we go.
Shot at 239.
Mike Yastrzemski goes 2 for 4 and raises his batting average to 212. And raises his batting average.
Raises his batting average to 212.
By 12
Estrada
points.
went 0-4, batting 239. Wisely, whatever. Chapman had 1 hit out of 4 at-bats, batting 210.
So his average went up.
Wade, no hits, but 2 walks, batting 323. It's starting to fall.
Yeah, but
Flores.
Wade's going to fall to 300, but his on-base percentage is
his on-base,
smoking.
yeah. Flores, 0 for 3, batting 207. Ramos, 1 hit, batting 320. Sable, 1 hit, batting 375. Matos and Schmidt each have 2 hits, respectively, batting 250 and 150.
Wait a minute. What did he do last night, Matos? Go 1 for 4 or 1 for 5?
I thought it was 1 for 4.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was 1 for 4. I don't think he had 5 at-bats yesterday, right?
Let's look. Last night, Matos was 1 for 4. So he's 3 for 8.
Yeah, their numbers were off.
That's not. How is he hitting 250?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
That's not right. He's hitting 375.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's why I was questioning how many at bats he had last night.
I noticed that yesterday during the broadcast. I was like, why did they get him? Because he was like 1 for 2, and they had him batting at 130 something. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, Matos was. Oh, you know what? He was 1 for 4 last night, which is 250, and they didn't change it. They didn't change his tonight. He went 2 for 4, so he's now hitting 375. Okay. Matos and Ramos both hitting over 300.
Yep. Well, that's short, but Ramos has more at bats. And then there's went 4 innings. Rough. Avila. Oof.
Casey.
It was already over. It was already over by then.
Yeah. I mean, listen to the Dodger broadcast. It's like they didn't have a great road trip. Their bats weren't clicking.
Oh, now they are.
Now they are. And Dave Roberts, they were talking about when they started. The Dodgers. Let's pull up their record again. The Dodgers were 12-11 at one point, and people were saying, "What's going on with this team? The most money, the team money can buy, and all this, and they're
look at the record now.
Yeah, so they are now 17-4, and Dave Roberts 17-4 in their last 21 games.
Oh, in their last 21, gotcha.
Yeah, Dave Roberts was saying when they were starting to play well, and he says, "I don't think we've hit our stride yet." And they mentioned that tonight, and they said looks like they're starting to hit their stride. I think they come out tomorrow. Again, it'd be hard. They don't want to just, even though it's a bullpen game for the Dodgers, they don't want to give that game.
No,
It's not like, oh, well, we've already got the game. I mean, they've already pretty much won the division, but they are going to fight for that number 1 seed, which they'll be fighting with the Phillies. Look at the Phillies. The Phillies have a better record than
you haven't. Hold on, you got to bring it up. You're not here. There.
I didn't bring it up. Is that
no? Now it is.
Oh, okay. The Phillies are 30-13, and the Dodgers are 29-15. So the Phillies have the best record. In fact,
look at the Cubs and the freaking Brewers, man.
Yeah, look at that. That one of those teams right now. You want to look at the wild card where the Giants stand? I'll show you. Wild card. They're probably got 5-6 teams ahead of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 teams ahead of them. And Cincinnati's got 7 of their next 10 or whatever coming up with the Dodgers. So, wow, you get. I mean, look at how bad the Rockies are, and they're only 6.5 out of a wild card. That's ridiculous. 14 games under 500. That's.
Hey, so just here's something else we haven't really got into, and I saw Glenn talk about it in the chat. Thanks, Glenn. Talking about Bailey. We don't even know what the hell's going on with Bailey. He went back on the concussion protocol.
Correct.
Today. So this could be bad. Remember last year when he had that concussion, he wasn't the same when he came back. So I'm hoping that this doesn't have any long-term effects. I mean, this has happened with Giants catchers before. Remember Mike Matheny, his career ended because of concussions.
Yeah, the bad thing is if you get the wrong types of concussion symptoms and concussion, depending on what part of the brain
is affected,
I'll tell you, I feel bad for Bailey because concussions are just scary.
It is.
I mean,
and Michael, just because it's 5 days, that doesn't mean he's going to be magically okay in another 5 days. He could still be suffering.
Mac Williamson's career was ruined by a concussion.
Yep.
He never made it back. Bailey. Man, I hope he's
no, it's
okay.
not. You can't even do that, Victor. You can't be a DH or a first base because it's a concussion. It's not because concussion just doesn't affect you catching. That means you can't do any kind of baseball activities.
What he's trying to say, I think what he's trying to say is to avoid getting future ones. See, the problem is with Bailey now.
Yeah, no, I get you, Michael. I know what you're saying.
The problem with this, guys, and Eric, is you're so much more prone to another concussion.
Right.
When you've had, like, I got one last October, just barely bumping my head on the back seat. I hit the handle, where you grab that handle on the side of the vehicle in the back seat. Mm-hmm. Those door handles that you grab to pull yourself up. Well, I have a pickup truck, and it's not the full back seat, and so it was a little narrow, and I reached down on the floorboard to pick something up, and I just barely kind of bumped my head on that handle coming up, and just hitting it didn't hurt really my head, but I've had other concussions, and so when I hit it jarred just on this left side. The impact made my eye, the vitreous gel in my eye move, and it wrinkled and I lost my vision in my left eye immediately. And I was dizzy and nauseous for like 3 days. So it should have been nothing, but because of previous concussions playing sports, and then I had one in 2016 in a car deal. He could get another foul tip and it could totally destroy his career.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what stinks, man, because you get nauseous, dizzy. I mean, each one has a little bit more. He's going to have to, my guess is, he's
going to have to make some decisions. That's what he's going to have to do.
My guess is he might be dealing with what they call post-concussion syndrome, where the symptoms linger, and you got to go do all this neurological work.
Oh, remember when Belt had a concussion? He was done for what was it? It was months, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was out. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you the Giants wish they had Bailey right now. I mean, Bart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Bailey at first base, that doesn't really solve much because you got Bryce Eldridge coming up. I mean, maybe, who knows? Again, go back to what TN says. Bailey is, to me, he's nothing special as a big league catcher. He's a good catcher. He has good framing and he has good pop time. But as a receiver, as far as catching the ball, a lot of times he has a lot of pass balls. And I think, you know what I think? Do you remember that one pass ball he had and we were watching it? Was that or maybe that was Murphy. That was Murphy that got crossed up against the Phillies on Sunday Night Baseball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was another play where Bailey just missed one, like right off the glove. It was like, I think he might be dealing with, because he had one earlier this year, right? A concussion?
Who's that?
Bailey, or was it last year he had it?
Last year he had a concussion, and he wasn't back. He wasn't the same when he came back. He was his game definitely dropped off. And that was towards what middle? Was that like towards the middle? Maybe
I can tell you the concussion is the worst, maybe the worst injury in sports when you get more of them, because you got this brain that fog.
You can't travel either, right? You can't fly, right?
Yeah, things just aren't sharp. Things just don't, like
vision issues, of course.
Yeah, I mean, go look up what Sidney Crosby of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Also, the one of the race car drivers, Earnhardt, I think it was, Jr. Was it Earnhardt Jr.? Pretty sure it was him. They had to go through crazy amounts of rehab.
Yes.
And it's just, I went down to Dallas, Texas in 2016 for a week of rehab where a lot of the NHL players go to this specialist down there. I went because I was just like tired of the symptoms I was feeling. Yeah, Andrew, you're right. 50% of concussions usually result in more later on. It really is bad.
Robert says Bailey's 24 years old. Why can't he improve? We're talking about his health, not his game.
Yeah, it's health, Robert. Concussions are very serious, especially for a catcher, because you
take all the blows, man.
And you're catching every ball. You're part of every stinking defensive play. Literally, you're part of every defensive play in the game.
And look at Sable today. He got beat up pretty bad behind the plate. He took one off the leg. He took one off the shoulder. I mean, it's part of the game, but
it's I don't know if they ever go back. If they ever go to that automated strike zone, I don't know how effective.
That's what we're talking about because of the framing, right?
Yeah. Elias says everyone should be available. Right. There shouldn't be one untouchable in the Giants organization.
Yeah, not right now. Nope.
Not one.
And I hate to say this is not something that can be fixed. Look, any moves that the Giants do is not going to do anything for this year or for even next year. You guys are talking about rebuilding and how, we should be rebuilding or whatever. I don't know what the hell the right word is to say with the freaking San Francisco Giants right now, whether it's a rebuild, not a rebuild, whatever the hell we're at, but it's just going to take years to get right. It really is.
It is. Hey, Michael, let me address him real quick while you
go ahead.
Just go have your son get his eyes checked. Seriously. He needs to have maybe his eyes dilated. Go see a retina specialist. My concussion jarred my head just a little bit. And there's this, we have this gel on our eyes, the back of our eyes, and there's a thin layer that is like it was described to me like cellophane wrap. That's that clear plastic stuff. It's like this cellophane wrap. And when that gets wrinkled, the cellophane wrap, it gets all, they're saying my eye, it was like the gel, everything wrinkled on my eye. And so I lost vision in my left eye. And I had eye surgery. They had to peel all that off my eye and, brought my vision back a little bit, not 100%. But then I ended up having a cataract, which the cataract put in a new lens, and now I'm 20/20 in my eye. But seriously, if he's having vision issues from a concussion, he should go get it checked, because might have what's called a macular pucker. Is the one of the terms they call it, a macular pucker. Anyway, just don't want to see anybody have to go through that if they don't have to. So go ahead and finish your thoughts. Sorry about it's all good. How long it's going to take the Giants to?
Yeah, this is going to take years. There's no way this is not a quick fix to get the team right. This is going to take years, and this is why I keep harping on Farhan, because he was supposed to be the man to do this. And again, I hate always repeating myself, but you kind of have to get your point across. This is year 6. The Giants should be much further along in their quote unquote rebuild than where they're at right now. You cannot we talk about this. You cannot keep doing these 1-year deals and thinking that you're building for the future, because you're not. It's not happening. So yes, if you want to trade, that's fine, but don't think that it's going to be automatically, it's going to make the Giants contenders, because it's not. It's not going to do it. It's going to take years.
Robert, you don't build around Webb, Duvall, and Harrison unless you have the players that you've drafted.
You know what's funny, Robert? You didn't mention one position player. You should be building around position players, right? Don't get me wrong, having pitching, but remember, they only go once every 5 days. You got to build around some position players who are going to be out there every day, right?
Yeah, those are your biggest assets that will bring you back something. I said it. I think I may have been the first one to say it in the off season, and I was put on a tree, nailed to it, man. When I said they should trade Webb, and look to trade Webb, because they're gonna need some young hitters. Giants don't know what that is. Hitters. Now we're seeing Ramos and Matos hit. I would love to see Ramos and Matos become just
there you go. Maybe they could be something. Maybe they can.
Maybe. Let me pull something up here if I can find it. What year was that as a kid? I'm going to pull it up here. Google.
Dan, pitching dominates. Dude, have you been watching the game lately? Yes, you want strong pitching, but you got to have a lineup to put runs across the plate, Robert.
All right. This is what I found here. I'm going to pull this up, guys. I was a 12-year-old kid back in 1973.
Good point, Jeff. Holy crap. I'm going to bring this up, but go ahead and talk about it.
Giants roster here. Randy Moffett, Billie Jean King's sister. Brother. Billie Jean King's his sister. John D'Acquisto. Yeah, that was a fireball. That guy was a hard-throwing pitcher there. Juan Marichal. But I want to take a look at the outfield. Oh, look at that infield. Tito Fuentes, Willie McCovey, Dave Kingman, Jim Ray Hart, Chris Spire. Where's Gary Tomlinson? Okay, look at the outfield, guys. Gary Maddox, born in 49. So this was the 73 season. That made him what, 24? 24. Right?
There you go.
24. Gary Matthews, 23. Barry Bonds.
Bobby,
yeah. Bobby Bonds would have been, 46 and 73. So 23 plus 4, 27. Look at that outfield, guys. Bonds, Maddox, Matthews. And a few years later, Larry Herndon came around. That is what you hope that Matthews could, Elliot Ramos could become Matthews and Matos could become a Gary Maddox. But you won't know until you play them for a long time. These guys had to play, and they became really productive big league players. So that's what I want to see with Matos and Ramos. Give them a chance.
Here we go. Jeff Taylor, Dan, this great point, because I could see this coming. I hope this organization doesn't use the slew of injuries as an excuse to justify keeping Farhan around when this team inevitably misses the playoffs. I could see it, Dan. Tell me you can't see that this organization will circle the wagons around Farhan and blame injuries. Well, Farhan tried to build a team in the offseason. He spent a lot of money, but he can't control injuries. So we'll.
You know what? Fine,
happen, Dan.
Fine. Let him do it. Our show just grows all the more because they'll suck again. They will suck in. What's the word? In perpetuity. In perpetuity. Thank you. In perpetuity. As long as Farhan is around, they ain't going nowhere.
Thursday, Jim. Thursday.
Make me eat my words, Farhan. Make me eat crow, eat humble pie by you actually getting to the Giants to win something, to actually win a pennant. I don't even care if you win a World Series. Just get to the National League, win the National League pennant, and I'll gladly say I was so wrong about Farhan. What are you saying that for, Dan or Greg? What
I think he's joking. He's joking.
Oh, is he?
He's joking. Oh. Greg's joking. And then Ben Bamboo says that would be ignoring the fact that we are already losing when healthy. Yes, and Farhan was supposed to rebuild the farm system so the young guys would be brought up so they could have crushed it. Yes, but they're going to ignore that, Ben. That's the problem. Look who we're dealing with. You gotta take in consideration the people who have to make these decisions. Have they made the correct decision in these last couple of years? I don't know, man. To me, it doesn't. I think there's a lot of people that are saying the same thing that me and Dan have been saying for me, Dan, Los, and Bora. We've been saying for a year, over 2 years, or actually over a year now. But the people that have to make the decisions need to understand that. And if they don't, forget about it. It's going to be the same stuff. Same stuff.
Fossey says Larry Baer got to do something. The whole world is talking about how bad the Giants are locally and nationally. I would like to see them get rid of Larry Baer. I mean, what does he do? He's the one that brought Farhan in. He should be gone too. Well, why does Larry Baer get a pass? He brought us this nightmare. Right?
Yeah.
He brought us this nightmare, and then they're sticking with it. Why do we have to deal with this stuff? It's a disgrace. Yep. I mean, I shouldn't even have this thing 500 yards from my house. I'm not a fan. Believe me, I'm not a Dodger fan. But I'll tell you what I am of the Dodgers. I respect the heck out of the way they're going about their organization. I mean, they know how to put a winning team on the field, and they're entertaining. Who doesn't like watching Shohei come up to bat?
Yeah, it's pretty damn exciting.
If you're a baseball fan.
He was a triple away from a cycle today.
Was he really? Yes, right,
he was. He was a triple away.
I mean, who doesn't like watching Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts? I mean, my goodness. Will Smith, Teoscar Hernandez. These guys, the pitching, and they keep developing guys. They develop guys and then they trade certain guys. How does this continue to happen?
Good question. Why?
How do they continue to do it? And they're drafting, 15 slots behind the Giants. How do they continue to keep doing it? Somebody's got to find answers. And obviously Farhan doesn't have one. And the Giants ownership group continuing to let this go, it's a travesty. It's like embarrassing. You haven't produced there is no Giants player that Farhan has produced as a star other than potential star. Your only potential star is Kyle Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. In 6 years. In 6 years. And Kyle Harrison has potential to be a star, but he may not even be nothing more than a number 3 starter.
It's possible. We don't know yet.
We don't know, but at least they're giving him a shot. You know, I like the kid. I like his competitiveness. But come on. Seriously, can we get a baseball person in here, Giants?
T. Motley says Farhan probably a good number 2, but not run a team though. Yep. So we've been saying too. He's don't get me wrong, he probably has a place, for his number crunching somewhere in an organization, but not as the main guy.
I just get rid of them altogether. I just say, you know what, Farhan,
cut it out.
Just you know what? I don't even want, your cells possibly regrowing around here. Just get them out. Get them out, move them on, ship them out. It's what did it, what has this guy ever done in baseball? What has he ever done?
Gosh.
What are we looking at?
You know what? It might be time. Hold on.
What are you doing?
Hold on. I'm going to find something. See if I can find it. It's somewhere in here. Where the heck did I have it in here?
Will be. It says it's time.
Yep.
Yeah, MF.
Yes, Will. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. Where the hell did I put it? I got it somewhere as a link. Oh
MF says, Will, I said this yesterday. Will Sabian.
Hey, Will, do me a favor. Email me that link.
I am. I think the Giants. I'm really serious about this.
Where the heck is it?
I'm really serious about this. You want to turn the Giants organization around?
Let's see. Do I have it?
Really turn it around?
Oh, no, I found it.
Who am I talking to? Am I talking to Eric or am I talking to the rest of the group? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure this is the right one.
Yeah. All right. Well, so I would bring back Brian Sabian and Ned Colletti. Fosse, you're Fosse, you're not correct on that. You're not correct on that. I seriously would look to bring, the Yankees brought George Steinbrenner brought Billy Martin back 3 times.
I got it, Will.
Why not bring back a couple of guys? Yes, they're older, but Sabian's still in the game, and they would work their tails off and figure it out.
All right, guys, we've had this one in the hopper for a while.
And you can groom someone else to be GM.
Yep.
What do we got?
Ben? Remember, we had this in the hopper for a while. We're waiting for the right time, and this might be the right time. You're muted, Dan.
I know what it is.
You know what it
is. It's
all right, guys.
Little music.
Stand by for a little piece of music brought to you by Will B, who used AI to create the song.
What else do they call it? AI, something else, right?
It's this AI. It's Suno AI.
Suno.
Here we go. I can't zoom it in much further than that. As a matter of fact, this is so you can see it. All right, here we go, guys.
Well, the sun is sinking low in the California sky, and I'm sitting here thinking, got our hands ready. He's been running our team, but it's just gone astray. It's time to say goodbye. We can't let him stay. He came in promising wins, but it's all been a lie. Oh, Farhan, your worst, no need to deny. Trading for punks, making the worst calls. It's time to say goodbye. You've caught the ball. Farhan, ZaidI, it's time for you to go. Your decisions have left us feeling low. We need a new leader, someone who bring us pride. Farhan, ZaidI, say goodbye.
Woo-hoo!
Goodbye, Farhan.
Farhan, ZaidI, it's time to say goodbye. And ZaidI, it's time to say goodbye. Farhan, ZaidI, it's time to say goodbye.
There we go. Brought
Yeah.
to you by Will B. Get out of here, Farhan. We don't want your kind no more. Get out of here.
That ought to be our opening song for the next for our show until he's gone. That should be our theme song. That is awesome.
Oh man,
That is awesome.
that was great. Thank you, Will B. Appreciate that.
I should tweet that out, huh?
Why not?
I don't have it though. You're gonna have to send it to me.
Oh yeah, here I see. How do you do that? Hold on. Let me forward this to you. There you go. It's in your inbox.
Ah. I might have
There
to
you
play
go.
that. I might have to play that again. That was so good.
That was fantastic. Love it.
It's in my inbox.
It's in your inbox.
Not
Senior,
yet.
that was beautiful.
Oh, there it is. Let me see.
There it is.
I like that. I like it too.
Well, the sun is sinking low in the California sky, and I'm sitting here thinking, not our hands, ZaidI. He's been running our team, but it's just gone astray. It's time to say goodbye. We can't let him stay. We came in promising wins, but it's all been a lie. Oh, Farhan, your worst, no need to deny. Trading for punks, making the worst calls. It's time to say
Oh, that's awesome. That's getting tweeted out. But you know what I need to do? Is there words to that show up somewhere?
Yeah, there's
lyrics?
words right there. Yeah.
Where are the? Oh, there they are. But how do I? Oh, I know what I can do. I can copy and paste it.
Oh, you can hit share song.
I know what I'm going to do. Chorus. He came in promising wins, but it's all been a lie. Oh, Farhan, you're the worst. No need to deny. Trading for bums. Oh, for bums. That was the word.
Bums. Yes.
Trading for bums, making the worst calls. It's time to say goodbye. You've dropped the ball. It's time for you to go. Your decisions have left us feeling low. We need a new leader, someone who'll bring us pride. Farhan, ZaidI, it's time to say goodbye.
It's good stuff.
Yes.
Bring a Bluetooth speaker into Oracle and blare it.
Think I'll get kicked out?
Yep. 100%.
Oh man. This is so good. This is really good.
It's a classic.
Do I need to tag somebody? Who would I tag that would make this go viral?
Good question. Maybe anyone at 95.7?
Yeah, here we go. All right.
Robert wants you to answer a question. If you're starting a team, which player would you select, Marichal or Bonds?
Barry Bonds or Marichal? Who's asking this?
Robert.
Yeah.
There you go. Mad Dog. Good job, Victor. Yeah. Tag Mad Dog.
Yeah, I'll tag Mad Dog. It's got to be. I'll tag Bonta,
Shasky,
and Mad Dog. Maybe Larry.
Send me that. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. We'll get on the radio. Hold on.
The question was.
Go.
I'm taking. Barry Bonds, not even thinking about it.
It's sent. Hey, Glenn, I sent it to you. It's going to get on the radio in Canada. I love that. There we go. Woo! Hey, Will B, man, you're getting famous, man. Oh, man. AI generated hits the freaking charts.
If I put the lyrics in here, it really changes. Oh, it says I can't minus 332.
Oh man.
Copy.
Tepatai says, "Don't let us sway." Yeah, that's another great one too. Hold on.
What do I say? What's my headline on this?
It's time for Farhan to go.
But I got to give credit to
Will B in our chat using Suno AI.
Let's see.
Where is that?
What was the title of the song? Farhan Must Go. What was it? Time to Say Goodbye?
Yeah, Time to Say Goodbye.
Was that the title?
Yes.
All right. Get this out. Time to say goodbye. Was it Farhan? Was it time to say goodbye Farhan or just time to say goodbye?
Time to say goodbye, and in parentheses, to Farhan. Here we go. Looks like by popular demand. Here we go.
In the heart of the city, where dreams are born, there's a tale of a player feeling so torn. Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski. Mike Yastrzemski.
But lately he can't seem to find the light. Farhan ZaidI, the one in control, making moves that hurt the soul.
Making moves that hurt.
Keeps Luis Matos in AAA, while the fans, they can only pray. Shadows on the field.
This is a better tune.
Yes.
Game he loves, slipping through the sand. Oh, Mike, swing that bat, find a way. Farhan, make those those changes. Don't let us sway.
Don't let us sway.
Let us
It's a little bit too late. A little bit too late. We're swaying. Yep. No, it's not. It's not copyrighted. It is not, because it's AI.
Now, what happened to this? Oh, now I need to put the song in. Shoot. I got the words in. Okay, let me see if I can find that now. Yikes.
That's so funny. Gosh.
Now, where can I get the actual song from? Hold on.
Take it easy, Andrew. Thanks for showing up, man. Have a good one. Unite the clans. Unite them. Our friend Andrew in Scotland.
At Butcher Boy.
The greatest pitcher I've ever saw, Roger Clemens. Yes, Andrew. Yes. I love that movie. I understand, just historical inaccuracies in it, but fantastic movie. And I was, when we went to Scotland, we saw, we went to the William Wallace Monument, went to Stirling Castle, was all over in the Highlands. Absolutely beautiful. Love that place, man. Man, I love that place.
Okay.
Freedom from Farhan. Yeah, he's Edward the Longshanks, right? Oh, I might have to do something with Photoshop with that, Andrew. I might have to do something with Photoshop with that. William Wallace. I don't know who I'll put. Who should I put on William Wallace? And I'll have Farhan as Edward the Longshanks. What was it? Edward III, right? Edward III? I think that's who it was. I see it out in Twitterverse. I see it out in Twitterverse.
There it is, guys. Everybody retweet it. Go to my Twitter page right there. It's right under my name. At NCal or NorCal, NCal Sports Network, WK. Go ahead. Find that tweet. Get that thing retweeted. Get it to go viral. And give me a follow.
Oh my goodness. Dang, that was some good stuff right there.
Let me see if I go ahead and pull up my Twitter and see how it works. Play the song.
Oh,
see how it looks. See how.
Yeah, let's do that.
See if it works. So I know whether to leave it or edit it or whatever.
All right, here we go.
Well, the sun is sinking low in the California sky, and I'm sitting here thinking, got our hands ready. He's been running our team, but it's just gone astray. It's time to say goodbye. We can't let him stay. He came in promising
Swing wins.
It's all
Been a lie.
our hands.
Farhan, you're the worst.
Tuesday night, trading for bums, making the worst
Trading for
calls.
bums.
It's time to say goodbye. You've got the ball, hard anxiety. It's time for you to go. Your decisions have left us feeling low. We need a new leader, someone to bring us pride. Find and say goodbye.
Get ready for the hate, Dan. Get ready for the. Don't even acknowledge him. Just let him vent.
Farhan, ZaidI, it's time to say goodbye. Farhan, ZaidI, it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, between innings, can you imagine? Program it. Hijack their sound system. Can you imagine you hijack their sound system? Larry Baer's like, yeah, oh my God.
Farhan, ZaidI, it's time to say goodbye.
Send it to fair
Oh,
territory.
my goodness.
Oh, yeah, fair. Is it foul territory or fair territory?
I
The
think it's
show.
foul.
Yeah, I
You're
think
talking
it's
about the
foul.
one with oh, what's his name? The sports writer. I can't think of his name.
I don't know, man. That's Dave said should have offered $1 billion for Otani. I told you guys tonight 1.2. Yeah, I still don't think he would have taken it. Do you think Otani would have taken the Giants' money if they offered 1.2 million?
That's right, Grant. Nope.
I don't think so either, man.
Nope. I don't think
Well-
the Giants would have even offered that. But
Well,
if
of
they
course
did,
they're not.
I still don't think he would have taken it.
Can you imagine the excitement though? Balls just flying out into the bay.
I know.
I mean,
You can't sit there and say Otani couldn't hit an Oracle because that guy's got some massive power.
oh my goodness, that was a thing of beauty.
It was a beautiful shot.
I mean, that
Was.
thing was
Crushed.
that was to the deepest part of the park, the old 421, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was over in that direction. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost cleared the damn arcade in right center.
I know. Yeah. You want me to put the Dodger hat back on, Chardall? I can't even believe I put that on my head. I might have to go wash my hair 10 times.
Oh, you know Twitter's going to have fun with that one.
Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? Having a little fun.
Yeah.
You know what? If guys that grow up big time Dodger fans and their son becomes a Giant, they like the Giants all of a sudden, and vice versa. Just like one day, about 10 years from now. How old's Charlie? 11?
I don't know. I think something like that, right?
8, 9 years from now, senior, your son, Charlie, is going to get drafted by the Dodgers. And
Ooh, that's going to be tough.
senior's going to be walking around becoming a huge Dodger fan. You know it, senior. It's going to happen. Oh, Jim Everett's son became a Niners fan now. Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this question. Let's just say Farhan, the owners just say, you know what? We don't care if this thing burns to the ground. We're sticking with Farhan. And the next 10 years, they keep Farhan. And the Giants are can't get over the 75 win threshold for the next 10 years. And everything you think today's worse. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And the Dodgers just continue to develop players and everything. Could you ever see yourself switching allegiances and saying, I just can't handle this organization? They don't care about me. They don't care about winning. Ask yourself this, guys, why do you support a team that doesn't care about you? They don't care
isn't that
about
what's
you.
happening now?
Yeah, they don't care about you. they do not care about losing you as a fan because they're not putting out a good product. Now, how about do you visit an establishment that serves crappy food?
No.
Like, let's say you go to a restaurant and they have bad food. And you say, well, maybe it was a bad night. Maybe it was a bad dish. I'll try something different next time. And I go back and I try something different. And it's just like, man, it's just awful food. And I just paid for that. Are you going back a third time?
No.
No. Now, the Giants have not put a competitive product out since 21. Are you going? Dan Kutchman, is that a Dodgers hat? No, it's a Giants hat. What do you think it is, Jim? It's a Dodgers hat. Of course it's a Dodgers hat. What's it look like? See, hat, Dodgers, angle, hat. It's going back. I'm not going to keep it. It was bought for some fun for the show. So my question is, the Giants, if they're keeping Farhan around, as they have showed that they don't have any passion for what the fan wants. Because, yeah, Eric have to shave his beard if the Giants get swept. Huh? He'll shave it
close
anyway.
to that time. It's getting close to that time anyways.
So, this actually has to go back on the hat. You can't see that little white line?
Yeah, I saw it now. Yeah.
It's like, I've never had a hat. That's like a defect. We'll just send this thing back to Amazon. So Giants obviously do not have any thought for the fan. They certainly don't care for their season ticket holders, which they're down to about 6,500, by the way, guys.
Really?
7,500. Yeah. I mean, they're giving these tickets away for $5. Mm-hmm. They're throwing giveaways, and the people miss it. Look, what was the crowd tonight? It looked like about 25,000.
I have no doubt. You know how that works, though.
Yeah.
What they announce and what is actually showed up is a little bit different.
I saw half the seats empty, and that was lower deck. Let me see what they announced. The attendance. 35,000. No way. No stinking way there was 35,000 people. That means there was only 5,000 open seats. No way. Let's see. What do we got in the comment section? What do we got? What does this mean? What does that mean? What?
I don't know. I don't know what he was talking about. I'm trying to remember what you said.
What are you going to say is wrong with it, Dan? What are we talking about? The hat or?
Oh, when you got to return it. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say.
Oh, I did want that. It was just for fun for the show. Blue is one of my favorite colors. As you see, I'm wearing a blue shirt. I like blue, but I can't wear a Dodger. I can't be walking around wearing a blue Dodger hat. Robert, I have been a diehard Giants fan since 1968. They've made me cry when they won their first getting to the World Series in 1989. Cried when Willie McCovey died. Was listened to every game, even when they lost 100 games. I didn't care. I was, I guess I can kind of get with what these young people are thinking now. Maybe I need to go back into my younger years. These young whippersnapper guys that, like to call me grandpa and get this, and you need to learn. Maybe I can relate to them a little bit better, because when I was in my teens and 20s, I just believed the Giants could turn it around. I never, because I looked at their team and I thought, well, they're good players. They're good players, because that's all I followed. I didn't have the wherewithal to compare them. When you get older, you're able to think a little bit more outside the line, so to speak, think outside the box. The Giants have been my team all the way up. I didn't really start fading on them until the late 22 season, when I started really wearing Farhan when he wouldn't trade Rodon in the 22 trade deadline. We talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I started really getting cynical, and then it carried over into 23, and now it's carrying over, and I'm just so tired of it. It has actually taken, not the players themselves. It's not the players I'm against. Personally, I talk about Matt Chapman. I get on him. He's probably a great dude, right? So's Yaz, right? They're all good dudes. And if you
take it easy, Michael,
you met him, you'd probably foul territory. Yeah. If you met these guys, you'd probably enjoy them. But you know what? It's just too hard to root for a team that is, they're doing it wrong. If I believed, guys, if I really believed in my heart that the Giants could turn it around with Chapman and Yaz and Ahmed and Conforto and all the guys, Soler, if I really thought they could turn it around, I would be rooting hard for them to win. But because I don't believe they can turn it around, I could be wrong. Okay, I wouldn't be the first, won't be the last that I'm wrong. But because I don't think they'll turn it around, I want to see Farhan gone. And how do you get Farhan out of here? The Giants have to falter. And it's not like I'm rooting for them to falter. It's almost like a foregone conclusion that they're going to falter. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to falter. So just embrace the suck, right? Embrace the suck. And then we can get rid of Farhan and get somebody in here who actually has an eye and can evaluate talent and knows how to go out and get talent and knows what they want. And then we can start moving forward. I'm all for a losing team if I think they're going in the right direction. Right. I can get behind that. I can get behind a 90 to 100 plus loss team if I see that these guys are
incremental progress.
Yeah, and I'm seeing them grow and get better. Not Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch took over the 49ers. They were disastrous. Lynch lost his first 9 games. Shanahan didn't get his first win until the 10th game. And they were so close all the time. And you could see the excitement of them just getting that first win. 2017, guys. That was Shanahan's first year. They got Jimmy G at the end of the year, and then he got hurt in 2018. And it was but you believed they were going to get better because you saw the moves they were making. And then 2019, they were so close to winning it all. They had a 10-point lead, 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. If it wasn't for a non-call with blatant holding on 3rd and 15, holding against Nick Bosa by Eric Fisher of the Chiefs, that flag gets called. The Niners are Super Bowl champs. But see, we saw that they got so bad, they had to get so bad, they had to get rid of certain coaches. They had to get rid of Tom Sula and Jim Kelly. And finally, Jed York, woke up and said, I'm handing the team over to people that know how to run a football organization. I'm going to step back and let them do their jobs. So that's where I don't see the Giants anywhere near going forward. I could see a possibility still of them making the playoffs if they make a couple of moves here and there. And because the league's so watered down, you look at the Giants, they're like 3 out of the wild card race, right? They stink and they're only 3 games out. Mm-hmm. So they can make the playoffs, but it's not a great accomplishment probably if they're the 3rd wild card team and they get in with 84 wins. It's like, really? That's what we're about now? So if they got in, I've said it before, pitching could carry them, but it's not likely because I don't think Cobb's going to be that great this year. And you may not get nothing out of Robbie Ray, as you said. He's probably not going to – you can't count on him for this year.
No, you can't. That's what I was saying.
You can't count on him. They're 2.5 out of the wild card. This is ridiculous. This is like it's you know what? It's not even fun to watch a baseball team, and that they can make the playoffs with this crappy of a team that they're 2.5 out. Please, baseball's going to lose a lot of fans.
It's watered down competition.
So
that's what it
down.
is.
Yeah. Well, I've had enough. You have anything else to say?
Nope, I'm good to go.
All right. Well, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night for the post-game show. Final.
The final one, man. It's either a sweep or they can win one. Let's see what it's going to be. This going on the hill tomorrow. Oh, yeah. We're going to go. I'm just going to throw a bullpen game. See how that's going to work out.
You're kind of breaking up there a little bit.
Yeah, it's because of the stupid music when it goes. It'll clear up eventually.
All right, everybody. Well, we will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night after the Giants-Dodgers. And
yeah, I don't know, Johnny. It always does that. Pisses me off.
So I think it's over, guys. Can't believe it's come to this.
You got to get one of them old-fashioned brooms, man.
This is, what do you mean, one of those old-fashioned?
The old school brooms. Am I going to have to do a thumbnail tomorrow with another damn broom?
Oh, man. Where's my Giants hat?
And you still had the broom.
Who's your daddy, Giants? Who's your daddy? Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night.